Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at arguably one of the worst accounts in Marvel Future Fight. It's definitely one of the worst ones I've come across. Shout out to my Alliance members, Sim and KC, for putting me on this, because when I saw this guy's account initially, I was just mind boggled, bro. Like, honestly, so when you guys see what I'm talking about, it's going to shock you as well. This guy spent significantly more money than I have, but I don't think he's getting 25% of the results that I'm getting in Marvel Future Fight. Like, I don't even think he's able to clear World Boss Legend Stage 20 against Null, Mephisto, Ultron, or Jean Grey. I don't think he's able to put up anywhere close to what I'm getting, which is like 150 million points in ABL weekly. I think if anything, he's probably getting maybe 50 or 60 million points, if that. Realistically, when you see this guy's account, I'm telling you right now, even as a free-to-play player, you are probably getting significantly better results from your account than this guy, just because you are aware of how the game functions and you keep up with the information that gets released about this game. This guy looks like he downloaded the game in 2015 and he's just been pumping money in day after day, week after week, update after update, and he's never bothered to learn anything about the game. It's actually kind of nuts, I'm telling you, boys. So check this out. The guy we're going to be taking a look at today, his name is Big Daddy D. Yeah. So first and foremost, look at his account, okay? So comic cards, okay. What's the major red flag that you guys see here? Let me tell you, right? For one, this guy has 2 comic card sets. He still hasn't even crafted his first card yet. Keep in mind, this is the guy that we're talking about, okay? VIP 20, shield level 70, senior agent. He's only ever made 1 post on the forums, and the only thing he was concerned about was the fact that the perk that gives you more space in your inventory was gone. My thing is, if you're making a post on the forums when your account looks like this, you should be asking for a lot more than just, why did I lose inventory space? However, you might be thinking, what is this clown talking about? Okay, his cards aren't crafted, big deal, big whoop. He's VIP 20 and he doesn't craft his cards. He's just really good at the game. You are wrong, okay? He has no cooldown, his attacks are very low, he has decent HP, I guess. He's missing a lot of crit rate, a lot of crit damage. He's just missing a lot of stuff overall. But okay, let's say, you know, he's a VIP 20, but he doesn't rock with the crafting system. Okay, take a look at his characters, bro. He has tier 4 Blue Dragon, the only tier 4 currently in the game that is not really needed for anything outside of Alliance Conquest. He doesn't even have her built properly. 2 CTPs you should consider for her, Destruction or Judgment. But okay, let's move on. Iron Man. Okay, CTP of energy, cool. You're really skilled with Iron Man, you can rock with it. Rage is obviously better. Black Bolt, a CTP of judgment for a character that does not have any element. Oh, but here's where it gets worse. Look at Black Bolt. This man has a physical attack, Otis blessing, on his Black Bolt. So he doesn't even understand that there are characters in the game that use different forms of attack, energy and physical. Take a look as we go through this as well at the ISO sets that he's given to his characters. You'll notice he's never even bothered to re-roll from the basic one that they give you when you unlock the character at first. You're gonna see improved vitality, you're gonna see something like grasping weak point or grasp weak point. You're just gonna see a whole bunch of basic ISO sets. He's never bothered to re-roll a single one of these, okay? His Namor's rocking a green, Namor's not a PvP character. His Magneto with an insight. This kind of would have made sense if he didn't have the Krakoan uniform for Magneto, just because before this Magneto was just a leadership, so you could double as a leadership and a support by giving him a CTP of insight. So maybe we'll let that slide. Carnage with destruction, obviously a no. Patience on Hulk, obviously a no. Oh my gosh, it's just so bad, bro. Like, he's never bothered to actually learn how to play the game properly. Like, you have physical attack on Ebony Maw, who's an energy based character. By the way, if you're new to the game and you're watching this, look under type enhancement. You see where it says type enhancement rank 1? And then after that, it says energy attack, physical defense, energy defense, and HP. That first line right there tells you what type of character you're dealing with and how you should build them. Also, if you look at your first gear right here, you know where it says Evil Whisper plus 25, it also gives you a clue regarding what type of character this guy is. So you look at those two things, they're generally, not generally, they're always the same. Like if I go to my roster right now and I go to Mephisto, right, the first gear right here is going to tell me energy attack, attack speed, all defense. And then if I go to my info page, it's going to say energy attack, physical defense, energy defense, and HP. If I go to a physical based character, it's going to tell me something different. But see, physical attack, physical defense, energy defense, HP. I go here, it's going to say physical attack, attack speed, and all defense. So this guy's not learning basic things about the game. It's just kind of crazy. Sentry doesn't have any elemental damage, but this guy carries Sentry. A CDB of Judgment is actually mad. He got Adam Warlock kind of sort of right? Because there's so many different CDPs you can give to him. You can give him energy, you can give him authority if you want, you can give him regen, so you can give him greed too if you reforge it. But another thing I noticed about this guy's account, he doesn't even know that reforging is a part of the game, which is why I said at the beginning of the video, if you keep up with relevant information regarding the game and how things change, your account is definitely better than this guy, because he's not crafting his cards, he's not reforging his CDP, he doesn't even understand that you can reroll your ISO set, he's probably not even leveling up his skills, he doesn't even understand the different types of Urus and Odin's blessings and which ones are beneficial for which type of characters. He's just going through and he's just spending money on the game randomly. It's actually kind of crazy. A CDP of Insight on Odin is mad. Proxima Midnight having a patience. Yo, so I went through this guy's account, right? And realistically, what I saw just blew my mind. I'm gonna go through it rapid fire because I don't want to keep you guys here for 30 minutes. It took me about 30 minutes to go through his account the first time, and I gotta say, almost every character that this guy has unlocked has a CDP. I think all but 3 of his characters don't have CDPs on them, which is mad when you consider the fact that we have over 250 characters in the game, bro. Like, look at it, 253. Only 3 of his characters don't have a CDP from what I saw, right? So you mean to tell me this guy has 250 CDPs just on these characters, and a lot of them are wrong? Like, look at this, Electra, all of her damage is physical. Why are you giving her a judgment? You clearly don't understand that this CDPs is only for characters that have elemental damage, fire, mind, cold, like that kind of stuff, bro. This is mad. Anyways, moving on. Oh man, like this guy's account is like, if you're a free-to-play player right now and you're looking at this, you're punching air, bro. You're like wishing you had these CDPs, because even me, bro, I spent money on the game and I wish I had all of these extra CDPs so I could put on characters and test them out and like reforge and all kinds of shit, bro. So as a free-to-play player, you're looking at this right now, you're like, this fucking whale out here wasting money when I would do anything. Well, not anything. We have morals and standards. Almost anything to get my hands on a couple CDPs. You know, this guy's out here just tossing it on people all willy-nilly, bro. Like, Bishop with a regen. Okay, maybe he plays AC, but Call Obsidian, Black Dwarf with an Insight, like, really? It's just mad, bro. Like, even if you go down to the bottom of his roster, you're like, I'm gonna just let you guys see. Look at this. So she doesn't have one, but then look at this, CDB of Energy on Vostag. Okay. By the way, I love Vostag. Okay, look at my guy with that big ass belly. CDB of Rage on Victorious. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, I'm not kidding you when I say this guy has a CTP on almost every single character. It's just mad, bro. It's actually just mad. So that's, I think those are the 3, right? I think, is it 3 or 4 that don't have a CDP? I think I've seen 3 so far that don't have a CDP. Let me see. It's just nuts, bro. Oh my gosh, look at this. He has Carnage's artifact down here on somebody. Did he give, oh, this, oh, I think it's 4. Sorry. So 4, because he doesn't like Malekith for some reason. My man, shout out to this guy, bro. He a legend. He made one great decision here, bro. He gave the GOAT, okay, Godok, a CDB of Energy, bro. Yeah, like, No, guys, by the way, that's a joke. Okay, Modok is absolutely terrible. He's ass, bro. Well, you know, don't have an ass technically. But yeah, it's actually, oh wait, it's more. Okay, I didn't see these two. I guess I skipped over a couple, bro. So I think maybe we've seen 5 that don't have a CDP, but you get the point, bro. That's still 240 something CDPs just on random characters. And it would be one thing if the CDPs were actually good for these characters, but half of the CDPs don't do anything for the character realistically. It's just kind of nuts. So everybody that's transcended or tier 3 has a CDP, and then a couple select characters don't have a CDP from the bottom, I guess bottom maybe 50 or 60, whatever. The point is, this man's account is actually mind-blowing, and there's more people like him out there. So whoa, shout out to my Alliance members for putting me on, bro. Like this was good for a laugh. This was definitely good for a laugh. Now I hope none of you guys actually think I'm bullying this guy, because realistically I'm not, but from time to time I'll see people in the comment section of these roast videos saying I went a little bit overboard, but I just thought it was interesting, the fact that this guy has spent so much money on the game, more money than me. His achievement level is actually really high, his agent level is really high, but realistically in terms of progress, most of the free-to-play players who've been playing consistently for 2 or 3 years, they're doing significantly better in the game than this guy. I would say not even 2 or 3 years, I would say if they've been playing consistently for a year, they're already doing better than this guy, especially if they craft their cards, bro. They're doing way more damage in the PvE content, and they probably have better survivability for PvP with the extra defense and the extra HP. The only area where he's realistically winning is the amount of CTPs that he has, but they're all over the place on random characters, so that realistically isn't helping him too much. I wish I could see a little bit more into his account to see if he actually has his skills leveled up for his characters outside of his tier 4s, because that would also tell us a lot more, because there's certain skills from your characters that give you more damage accumulation or better healing and whatnot. So if those skills are not leveled up, then obviously that's going to cripple you even more in content. But anyways guys, we're wrapping up here. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. This is kind of wild, man. Big Daddy D, VIP 20, but his account, arguably outside of certain characters that he has and the CDPs, probably worse than a VIP 0 account, man, if you've been playing long enough and consistent enough. It's kind of crazy.